Alright, so just guys like to introduce yourselves and kind of your role in it.
I'm Dylan and I play the bass.
I'm Cooper and I play the guitar and I sing.
I'm Ruben. I play the keys.
Can you tell me a little bit about how the band started?
I met Cooper one fateful day, early as fuck in the morning at work. I thought, who's this weird bald kid that's suddenly sitting next to me? He looked very different. But yeah, he said he was writing some songs, so we just started jamming. And they always knew each other though.
Yeah, me and Rube went to uni together, so we knew each other for a few years. But yeah, got together, had a jam, got Ruben in the mix, and then we just started writing songs and practicing.
Can you tell me a little bit about the name? The name behind the band. Like how did it come about?
So yeah, SUGAWORLD. Yeah, we're all from Cairns, and there's a water park in Cairns called SUGAWORLD. So when the topic of band name came up, it's like, oh, what do we call the band? Oh, no. Someone said Sugar. We're like, oh, that's perfect. So it was a unanimous decision.
Was there any other kind of ideas?
Yeah, there were quite a few other ideas before we all. It was the night before our first gig, and we were down on the bill as something else, Ghost Gloves,
Yeah.
and we. I'm not sure if everyone had fully agreed. I don't know.
I think the thing was we needed a name to play the gig. Like that was the one obvious stipulation. It's like, oh, we'll just put anything down.
Yeah.
But on the night, we said to the sound guy, hey, we actually changed our band name. Don't introduce us as this band.
Yeah, we changed it on the night of the gig, of our first ever gig. So, but yeah, we've been SUGAWORLD ever since.
Yeah.
Just a little bit about your musical style, kind of influences those things.
Well, Cooper does a lot of the songwriting. I guess we all kind of come together and sprinkle our magic. But what would you say influences you?
Well, like a lot of funk and kind of, especially our early stuff. It's kind of like really indie, kind of funky, surfy, but we're kind of going through a bit of metamorphosis at the moment. It's getting like a bit heavier, a bit rockier, like more post-punk influence sort of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we each have our own personal influences, and but it kind of we find a middle ground somewhere that sort of becomes SUGAWORLD. Yeah.
Are there any bands in particular that you name?
That we all love. We all love The Cure. We
Yeah.
all love Fontaines, and just the classics, Black Sabbath.
The Chili Peppers are a big one, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this current batch of songs, like The Cure, probably Susie and the Banshees for me, really important. Joy Division and that kind of stuff. I'm not sure how much it comes across as that, but that's definitely what I was listening to when I started writing these newer songs.
Are there any local bands, I guess, either in Cairns or in Brisbane that you've taken quite an admiring sense on, like
Yeah, there's
Hi-Fi or
heaps of them, and I didn't really know them until we started playing a bunch. But there's so many bands that are good around.
Yeah, Radiant Dolls, I'm a huge fan of them. We watched Vintage Veneer the other night at the Bright Side. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, no, Alora, it's a cool band.
On the Moss.
On the Moss.
Yeah, we're friends with these guys.
And then we played at our house party the other day. Every band was sick. It was like, who was it? It was
Blonded,
and
Bent.
Band. And we played with Reckless Coast the other day. That were really good.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Heaps of bands, yeah.
Brisbane's got a really great, bustling music scene.
is it kind of the same with bands or not so much?
Unfortunately, not as much. There's a lot less people there, and a lot less platforms for people to sort of cut their teeth and start bands and perform and stuff. So I mean, these boys grew up in the Tableland, so probably even less there. But
from a town called Maribo, and there really was nothing in terms of a music scene. I think anyone that played an instrument played guitar, so there was 1,000 guitar players, but no one played anything else.
Hard to start a band.
Yeah, an Eagles cover band maybe.
Has there been any venues that you enjoyed playing in or would like to play in as well?
I wouldn't mind Suncorp.
Suncorp. I reckon that's just shitty acoustics.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I love the Crowbar. That was an awesome gig.
Crowbar was good.
Yeah, that was probably
Great
the
sound.
coolest venue we played yet. But there's plenty here in Brisbane. I'd love to play at the Princess Theatre one day.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Bright Side would be great. I've been going there so often. I was there on Thursday night as well.
Did you see?
Two Charm.
Two Charm.
Yeah,
Good.
it's the guys from Cub Sport.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
No, Bright Side was I'd love to play there.
Are there any bands that you'd like to play with your song?
Heaps. We'd love to support more bands. We've had a couple of cool ones, Freddie Krabs and the Grogans and stuff, but I think that's probably like the good way for us to come up a bit is to support some bands. So whoever wants us.
Whoever wants us.
Do you guys have any, like, I know you said a little bit about the scene, but I was wondering if you could expand on anything, like, is there any other commentary you'd like to make on it? Or
On the music Brisbane scene. I think the reason why I stayed in Brisbane was because I found it was a lot more supportive and like a lot more sort of like just everyone was friends and the crowds were supportive, right? Like, you know, other gigs in other cities, people kind of more apprehensive to get into it and stuff. So it just seemed like a really good place to start a band. I really hope that venues keep treating bands well and stay open and stuff. I know business can be tricky, so like that sort of like it's sad to see what happened in West End. How there's no more Bearded Lady or any.
Yeah, we never got to play Bearded Lady, which sucks.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully, like with the economy and all the bullshit that's happening in this modern world, it's still viable for bands to do what we're doing, sort of thing. What do you boys think?
Yeah, no. To me, it seems like the Brizzy music scene. It's like just a very positive place. Very friendly, kind of a pretty low key in a way, but in a really good way.
Yeah, it's like if you know, kind of thing. I find that like all these gigs I go to, there's like certain characters that pop up at every single one, which I fucking love. I love that. Like there's some real characters in the scene,
Sure.
which really makes it. That's the sort of stuff that's important.
do you guys want to talk about, like, the extra equipment that you use on the stage? Or
We're not super big gearheads.
I'm kind of getting into it now.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm very a bit psycho at the moment.
I'm just a poor musician, I suppose.
Yeah,
I
fair
can't
enough.
afford anything.
Well, like I said, I play as Fender Strat into a Vox. That's kind of my sound. It's quite ear piercing actually, but when the band it works. Obviously it cuts through, which is I think the most important thing. You got to cut through.
Yeah, we've got a synth as well. Like on the side, I play like a piano like setup, but then we've got like a side synth, and there's like a Korg mini log, and there's like quite a few of our songs that have started just from like crazy patches on that and just messing around, get a cool sound, jam with that, get a song out of it.
Yeah, I think we're quite stripped back, honestly, in terms of like gear. We keep it pretty bare bones, keep it simple. We rinse what we have for what it's got, sort of thing.
just last kind of question, that's more like a statement, but do you guys have to say any last words, commentary, anything? Anything as well?
I guess we just released the tune called Pedals in a Path, which is the first single off an EP that we've recorded that we'll be releasing later this year.
And a music video too.
Music video, just keen to get, like Cooper was saying, it's kind of been a bit of a shift in the evolution of the sound of the band, so I'm keen to sort of like show people different stuff we've got and keep evolving as well. So yeah, this EP is like a big step, I guess, for us.
It's a step up. It's like we've had singles before, but this is more of like a nice little collection of songs that work together really well, rather than just like random songs. They really fit in together well. It's a flow. It's only an EP, only 5 tracks, but there's definitely a flow to it that would be missing if we just like had singles.
Yeah, our producer John O'Froud also would deserve a shout out for this. He's produced all of our stuff so far, and worked really hard on the EP. Everything so far is sounding really good.
Yeah.
So yeah,
just like we rinse our gear, he rinsed us in the studio to get this out.